It just started right now. Okay. Well, here we are. Super Bowl 56 in SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, featuring the Cincinnati Bengals, the AFC champion, and the Los Angeles Rams, the NFC champion. Rams are the away team, even though they're at home. Bengals wearing their black and red, got Rams wearing their white uniforms, and we are set for Super Bowl 56, about to be underway here. Bengals won the coin toss. They elected to defer. Matthew Stafford is going to take the field first and lead the Rams on offense to start that ball game. Kickoff in a minute. Off we go. It's going to be an insane game, and I can't wait for kickoff to start. Here we go. Here we go in Super Bowl 56. Bengals Rams. If you haven't checked out my preview and prediction video, go ahead. I'll just give you my prediction. I have the Rams winning this game 24-20. I have Aaron Donald and the Rams sacking Joe Burrow to end the game, and Aaron Donald is my MVP to win this game, and we shall see what will happen. I would not be surprised at all if the Bengals end up winning tonight. It's going to be a great game. Matthew Stafford, Joe Burrow got the 2 stars. It's going to be epic. But I have the Bengals getting one last chance at the end to possibly win. But I have Aaron Donald getting the game-winning sack to end the game. Let's see how it plays out. For me, I think it might be a slow-moving first half, but should be a lot of fun. Just about to get underway here, guys. The Rams come in as 4.5-point favorites. I have the Rams winning by 4. I'm going to be doing live play-by-play for you guys. Super Bowl 56 in LA is about to be underway. Be sure to stick around. And we have the Dwayne, The Rock Johnson. It's fitting, man. He's so good, Dwayne Johnson.
He's asking, do you want to do live streaming from there? I can set it up there. Why?
It's the late order. This isn't that different. Hey, bro, thanks for joining. Look at the Bengals fans. They got a lot of Bengals fans in here tonight. Man, that's pumped. All right, Matthew Stafford in the offense, ready to go. Man, that is some. He fired everybody up in that whole entire stadium. Evan McPherson, ready to kick off here in Super Bowl 56. Bengals wearing their black and orange. Got the Rams wearing their white. Matthew Stafford in the offense, ready to take the field for Super Bowl 56. Here we go in Los Angeles. And here we go. We are underway. Evan McPherson sends us the start of the Super Bowl 56. Here we go in Los Angeles. It's a kickoff. Touchback out to the 25. Here comes Matthew Stafford and the offense after 13 seasons. Matthew Stafford takes the field. Sean McVay calling plays, the head coach for the Los Angeles Rams. Second Super Bowl for Sean McVay. And let's see what they call. 1st and 10 at the 25 of the touchback. Bengals deferred. They will receive to start the second half. Cooper Kupp, Odell Beckham split at the top of your screen. Cam Akers in the backfield. Kupp in motion. Fake it, give it to Akers. Akers up the middle, gains about 5 yards on the play. Good start for the Rams. 2nd and 5. Taking a look at Stafford's numbers again. He has been lights out in these playoffs. 6 touchdowns, 1 interception. Has been really, really excellent in the playoffs. 2nd and 6, actually a gain of 4 at the 29. Stafford has time, throws, got Akers in the backfield. Akers cuts back over the middle, picks up a first down, and a gain of 8 yards. Nice play. 2 plays to Akers. If you guys remember, Cam Akers had 2 fumbles against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers earlier this season and nearly choked the game away for the Rams. But pressure comes off the edge there. Mike Hilton, easy check down to Akers. And he picks up the first down of Super Bowl 56. Good job by Stafford there. Taking time, making good decision. 1st and 10 at 36 for the Rams. Akers alone in the backfield once again. And they hand it off to him to the right side. And that is great tackling there by the Bengals. I think that is Chidobe Awuzie on the tackle, former Dallas Cowboy. Chidobe Awuzie, the corner for the Bengals. You also have Logan Wilson, one of the great linebackers. The Bengals have really good linebackers. You have Jermaine Pratt, and then Logan Wilson wraps it up. Awuzie with the finish. 2nd and 10, pressure coming in. Hendrickson! And down goes Stafford. First sack in the Super Bowl, and that is Trey Hendrickson coming in. Great acquisition for the Bengals over this past offseason. Trey Hendrickson gets the first sack and forces a 3rd and long. Great defensive play. Working against Andrew Whitworth. Doesn't matter. Stafford goes down. Great defense there. Really good by the Bengals. That pass rush has to get home. If they're going to have any chance, 3rd and 17, let's see what the Rams come up with here at the 29. Yeah, Buddy Howell, the 3rd string running back coming in. And he is brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Great run defense by the Cincinnati Bengals. BJ Hill, plus you have DJ Reader there. Those 2 guys, defensive tackle. Easy, just throws the center right by with a swim move. Darrell Henderson is brought down. And we have the best punter in the league, Johnny Hecker, coming on to punt. Trent Taylor, the kick returner for the Cincinnati Bengals. Good start for the Rams, but that drive stalls. Great defense as we have a nice return here all the way up to the 43. And here comes Joey Franchise and the Bengals on their first drive of Super Bowl 56. Yeah, man, of course. Thank you for joining. Happy to give you updates. Bengals about to get the ball next. You know, I expect a slow start from both teams coming out to the Super Bowl, Probably nerves for both teams in this game. So we'll see. We'll see how Joe Burrow comes out here. Joe Shiesty. Let's see what he's got. Joe Burrow has about 5 or 6 different nicknames if you don't know. So kind of interesting play call from the Rams there. They're pretty conservative there on 3rd and 17. I thought Matthew Stafford, pretty strong arm. He's been slinging it all postseason. I thought they'd try and take a deep shot, but pretty conservative start there for the Rams offensively. You saw the pressure was getting there from Trey Hendrickson. Great block shedding by BJ Hill up front. This Bengals defensive line is doing a great job early. Not looking too good for the Rams on that first drive. Let's see if the Rams, arguably the best defensive line in football, with the best player in football, Aaron Donald, let's see how they try and attack Joe Burrow and this weak offensive line. As we are back here in Super Bowl 56 on NBC. Man, so exciting. Full house in SoFi Stadium. The best stadium in the NFL. Man, that is amazing. Such a great stadium. It's 3:30, 3:40 in LA right now. Pretty hot weather in Los Angeles. Zach Taylor, former assistant for Sean McVay back in the day. The two youngest head coaches in NFL history match up. Sean McVay, only 36 years old, and Zach Taylor, 38 years old. Joe Burrow under center here. Let's see. At the 42-yard line, Joe Mixon splits out wide. 5 wide for Joe Burrow. As he drops back, pressure comes in, and he finds Tyler Boyd. Nice move there by Tyler Boyd. Picks up about 8 yards on the play to bring up 2nd and 2. Like I mentioned in my video, Tyler Boyd is going to be really important, especially if Jamar Chase is being guarded by Jalen Ramsey, plus you have Darius Williams on T. Higgins. That'll leave Tyler Boyd as the number 3. Take a look at Joe Burrow this postseason. Sacked 12 times, but 3 dubs, and his ratings 96, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Just so calm and collected under center. Doesn't matter what the deficit is. Tyler Boyd in motion, going to hand it off, and he's going to pick up about 1 yard on the play. That is Joe Mixon, running back for the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Mixon is going to be really important in this game. Going to bring up 3rd and short for the Bengals. I love these uniforms for the Bengals, by the way. This black and orange is just awesome. As you have the Samaje Perine coming into the game, running back number 2 for the Bengals. Joe Mixon is really important. They're going to have to try and establish the running game really well, and then try and use play action off of it to kind of neutralize the Rams' pass rush. And it's 3rd and 1. Tyler Boyd in motion once again. They're going to hand it off this time to Samaje Perine, and he is stuffed behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by Aaron Donald and company to wrap him up short of the line again. They are pumped. You have Ashawn Robinson coming in there. Great job. Again, great run defense by both teams so far in this game. But they are going for it. They're rolling the dice early, Zach Taylor and the Bengals, and they're no fear. They've been no fear throughout this playoffs. Let's see what they got here on 4th and 1 at the 49 of LA. Throw it quick, and it's incomplete. Great defense there. Jalen Ramsey on Jamar Chase, and that is incomplete. And that is a turnover on downs. Risky start there for the Bengals. Great field position upcoming for Matt Stafford and the Rams. Under 10 to go here in the first quarter. This is a big drive for the LA Rams. They're in great field position. They have a chance to take the lead. Let's see if they can do it. Have short field to work with. You had conservative play calling on one side from Sean McVay, just running the ball on 3rd and 17. Then you have Zach Taylor going for it on 4th and 1 at the Rams' 49-yard line. So I guess two different kinds of philosophies to start the game early. They go to Jalen Ramsey early, and Ramsey's like, "Nuh-uh, not on my watch." And that's an incomplete pass. The Bengals aren't going to be afraid to target their guy, Jamar. Even if it's Jalen Ramsey, arguably the best corner in football, they're not going to be afraid. That's one thing the Bengals are, and that's one thing why they're really a scary team to face. They're a young team, and they just come out playing, no fear. But let's see if Stafford can make some plays here. Cam Akers was mostly used on that first drive for LA. Let's see if they open up the offense here on this second drive. Jalen Ramsey was pumped up after that defensive stop. You have Samaje Perine coming in on 3rd down for the Bengals on 4th down on that play. And it was a quick pass. Great job by that linebacker to knock the ball away. Really great job there. Good all-around defense from LA. And they have a short field here starting at their own 49, 1st and 10. Cam Akers in the backfield once again. Odell Beckham Jr. in motion. As they hand it off to Akers once again. Great run defense. There's Logan Wilson to wrap him up for a loss on the play. Going to bring up 2nd and long. Great run defense for the Bengals. They are prepared. Logan Wilson, Jermaine Pratt, all these great linebackers for Cincinnati. Look at him. Get right through the gap and wrap up. Going to bring up 2nd and 11 now. Stafford, deep drop pressure comes in once again. Stafford looking to run. There he goes. Matt Stafford slides. Picks up about 8 yards on the play to bring up 3rd and 3. Good job by Matt Stafford taking off. He's not going to be afraid to run at all. Here's Sean McVay calling plays. You have Lou Anarumo, Bengals defensive coordinator. Let's see what he can do to try and stop, eventually in this game, Cooper Kupp, the best wide receiver in the NFL right now. 3rd and 4. 3rd and manageable for LA. They go 5 wide. Darrell Henderson running back for the Rams. Cooper Kupp in the slot. You have Odell Beckham in the slot as well. And Cooper Kupp is in motion. And Stafford has time, throws it outside, got Kupp. Kupp picks up the first down, breaks a tackle down the sideline. Cooper Kupp, extra moves with a spin down to the 24 of the Bengals. What a great job by Cooper Kupp, man. This guy is special. Cooper Kupp, triple crown in wide receiving. Honestly, should have won the MVP in my opinion. Had the most receiving yards, receiving catches, and touchdowns. Has been outstanding in these playoffs. Over 450 yards, 4 touchdowns in the playoffs. And Cooper Kupp putting those moves on all the way down closer to the red zone. Rams in great position here. Right on the Super Bowl logo, taking the snap at the 24 of the Bengals. Darrell Henderson in the backfield for LA. They're going to give it to Henderson to the right side. Good blocking there. Picks up again about 4 yards. Nice job by the Rams to bring up 2nd and 6. You see, when Stafford has time, he's able to get it out to his playmakers. Rams really trying to stick with the run game, which I think is a great game plan. You definitely want to keep Joey Burrow on the sideline for sure. Sean McVay, one of the best coaches in the NFL. Great in the playoffs. Second Super Bowl appearance for McVay. Lost to the New England Patriots in Super Bowl 53. Okay, calm down. It's not that bad defense. They're trying. 2nd and 6. Stafford goes to the check down. There's Henderson. Henderson carries the defender Awuzie for a gain about 3 yards. Another 3rd and short for the Rams. Let's see what they call here. Got to stick with the run game. Rams doing a great job here. Let's bring up another 3rd and short. Let's see what we got here from Matt Stafford. You got to keep Joe Shiesty on that sideline, man. I love calling Joe Burrow all his nicknames, man. He has so many nicknames. I just love it. The guy's swag, bro. So here we go. Stafford, 3rd and 3 at the Bengals 17. 5 wide they go once again. Stafford has time. He's going for Odell Beckham Jr. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Odell Beckham Jr. He's got it for the touchdown. I knew it. Matt Stafford is slinging it out here. Rams go 6 plays, 50 yards in 3.5 minutes, and they take the first lead of the Super Bowl. Odell Beckham Jr. in the slot, and he makes a play. The stars of LA rising up. Odell Beckham, what a catch. Over Mike Hilton. Great job by Matt Stafford. Throw is on the money. Give your playmaker a chance, and OBJ goes up and gets it. Great job. What a drive by the Rams. Beautiful right down the field touchdown. Great start. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And it is good. Rams take the first lead of Super Bowl 56, 7-0 over the Bengals. Great drive. Take advantage of the short field. OBJ goes up and grabs it. Touchdown. So happy for OBJ, man. He's such a great player. Love the guy. Touchdown in the Super Bowl. That must mean so much to him. Matt Stafford with his first touchdown pass. Beautiful throw. He's not afraid to give his playmaker a chance, and there he goes. Easy TD. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see if Joe Cool can answer. Joe Burrow definitely needs to answer. Let's see what they can do. Bengals, it's a similar kind of game plan. You have to start running the ball well with Joe Mixon. Try to use play action off of it, and they can definitely have a great drive here. Let's see how they can answer. Because the Rams, that takes up so much pressure off of them. All the pregame nerves are all gone now that they've scored that touchdown. So, they're going to be free. It still is a Super Bowl. Got a lot of nerves on both sides, I'm sure. But that touchdown really releases all the tension now that they have the lead in Super Bowl. It's a really big moment taking the lead in the Super Bowl. Especially scoring that touchdown. That was huge. Man, that was such a great catch by Odell, though, for sure. That was amazing. I do think Joe Burrow is going to have another good game. He's been great all postseason. He's just so calm, collected, just really knows what to do, leads the troops so well. This isn't going to phase them at all. The Bengals have been in this situation so many times before. But it's definitely going to be a fun game if you see some back and forth scoring. Definitely going to be fun. There you go, Griffith Observatory in LA. Hollywood sign in Hollywood. SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, featuring Super Bowl 56. It's a beautiful afternoon in Los Angeles as Rams take lead 7-0 kickoff. And it is going to be a touchback in the end zone. Bengals come out to the 25, down by a TD. Let's see how they answer. Now take a look at this play. Odell Beckham is in the slot. You have one safety single high. Odell Beckham runs kind of like a fade go route. And just off the release, beat him on the release. Safety didn't get over there in time, one-on-one. You know OBJ is going to come up with it. And there, I think, is Matthew Stafford's wife. And she is very happy, as she should be. Great throw by Stafford. Great throw. Got a lot of stars in LA in the house. LeBron James is in the house as well. As you got Joe Burrow starting at the 25, checks it down to Joe Mixon. Two guys there. And easy wrap up by Long Jr. and Reader. Good job by the Rams defense hustling over to bring up 2nd and 10. Again, Burrow is being a little bit, just going down to the check downs. Nothing wrong with that, of course, but might see him sooner than later open up. But Burrow isn't going to let Aaron Donald, arguably the best defensive player in the league. You have Leonard Floyd. You have Super Bowl 50 MVP Von Miller, number 40. They're all going to be rushing, and Joe Burrow knows that. He's got to get rid of the ball. Can't take more than 3-4 seconds to get rid of it. As the Bengals go 5 wide now. Burrow, quick pass, got Jamar Chase. Good wrap up there by Taylor Rapp. The safety was injured, comes back in. Jamar Chase picks up 6 and is going to bring up 3rd and 4 for the Bengals. Definitely want to convert this first down. A 3-and-out here would not be good for for the Bengals. Take a look at Aaron Donald there. They're doubling him as you should be. But that leaves Von Miller and some of the other guys on one-on-one matchups. So that might be dangerous. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 3rd and 4 for Cincinnati. You got the tight end Uzama in the backfield to bring extra protection. Burrow has time. He's going to throw it, and it's overthrown, intended for Evans. Too much on that throw, and it's going to bring up a 3-and-out for the Cincinnati Bengals. One thing I'll say is that the Bengals aren't really too consistent offensively, generally in the playoffs. Take a look at OBJ, that purple hair, love it. But you have Ramsey against Chase. That's going to be how it's going to be all night long. Wrap up there. Jalen Ramsey, the veteran, all over the rookie Jamar Chase. Burrow has time. Puts a little bit too much on that throw to Evans. But, like I was saying before, you have Kevin Huber on for the punt. The Bengals have been inconsistent offensively throughout these playoffs, so kind of a slow start for them. Let's see if they can figure something out as we have a nice punt there, to Atwell. Oh, no, that's Brandon Powell on the return. Sorry. And the Rams have the lead, up 7-0, and have the ball. Let's see what they can do to extend it. Rams definitely in good position early. Let's see if they can take a 2-possession lead here. Well, another drive for the Rams in the first quarter. Let's see if they can make their mark on the game early. This is a big drive for LA. If they really want to take advantage, get a 2-score lead, that's going to be really important against Joe Burrow because no lead is big enough against Joe Burrow. I think we all know that. So what happened to the Kansas City Chiefs up 21-3? Take a look at Andrew Whitworth, the star offensive lineman for the LA Rams, won the Walter Payton Man of the Year on Thursday night. The greatest honor for an NFL player is to win the Walter Payton Man of the Year. Does great stuff on and off the field in the community. He's 40 years old, if I'm correct, Andrew Whitworth. In his second Super Bowl. There's his family, of course. All the players' families are in the house. As the Rams start this drive at the 28-yard line, 1st and 10. This is, I think, Sony Michel in the backfield for the first time. As play action to Michel, you have a lot of guys open, and he's going to give it to Skoranek, if I'm correct, for a gain of about 6, actually, sorry. And that's a good point made by the NBC broadcast. Andrew Whitworth originally used to play for the Cincinnati Bengals back in the day. As it's 2nd and 5 now at the Rams 33. Sony Michel stays in the backfield. A lot of motion here. Odell Beckham and Cooper Kupp at the top of your screen. And there is a whistle. First flag of Super Bowl 56. Head referee Ron Torbert. Funny story I got about Ron Torbert, by the way. They called delay of game. Wow, okay. 2nd down. Gonna make it 2nd and long. 2nd and 11. But yeah, Ron Torbert, man. I was at the sideline of the Colts Texans game in December over here in Houston, and Ron Torbert was refereeing that game here in Houston. So he was walking by me, so I just waved at him and said hi, and he said hi back. So Ron Torbert's my favorite referee. If you guys don't know, he's a pretty nice guy because he just waved back and smiled to me and said hi. So he's a really cool dude. As they're gonna give it to Sony Michel, blocks not much there as he picks up again about 2 yards. 3rd and long for LA. Big stop needed for the Bengals here to try to get the ball back to Joey B. As we approach 3 minutes to go here in what's been a fast-moving first quarter for me, definitely. Sony Michel stays in the backfield on 3rd and 7. Stafford has time going underneath to Van Jefferson. Great tackle there by the Bengals. Chidobe Awuzie has been in a lot of plays tonight. Big wrap up there, going to bring up 4th down and a punt. Great stop for the Bengals defensively. Van Jefferson's the number 3 wide receiver for LA. He's definitely going to be important in this game. You have Awuzie matching up on him. Wow, great tackle there. Definitely strong on the tackle. 4th and 3, Johnny Hecker on to punt at the LA 34. As that is a very good punt all the way back to the 10-yard line. Trent Taylor comes in. Trent Taylor has a good return. Taylor all the way to the 31-yard line. Great job by Taylor on the return. Gets good starting spot for the Bengals to start their drive here. Down 7-0. Let's see what they got. 2 minutes to go here in the first. Now, third drive for the Bengals. Each team is at 3 drives. Let's see what the Bengals can do here with Joe Shiesty. If you guys didn't see Joe Burrow's dress, I mean his whatever he was wearing before the game, that was epic, man. He got all the drip. It was insane. He was literally wearing a hat and then shades, and then he got this crazy suit on and everything. It was awesome what he was wearing. The guy probably has tailor-made suits, honestly. They probably make them for him to wear to enter the stadium. Yeah, because what he was wearing to enter the stadium was really, really cool, honestly. People used to hate on Cam Newton for wearing those for being a fashion person. But they're not hating on Joe Burrow for sure. Oh, FIFA World Cup in Qatar. As I was talking about, the two youngest head coaches in Super Bowl history. First postseason matchup with these two. McVay is 36, and Zach Taylor used to be his assistant, if I'm correct, and crazy that he's 38. So, two young, great minds of the NFL in Super Bowl 56. As we are back 2 minutes to go in the first quarter, Rams are up 7-0, first and 10 for the Bengals. There's Joe Mixon. Powers his way for a gain of 13 yards on the play. There is primetime Joe. There he comes up big, picks up first and 10. Huge there for the Bengals. That's definitely what you need here if you're the Bengals. Establish the run game, get that clock down, then use hard play action to try and get a deep play. Let's take a look at Drew Sample. He's the backup tight end. CJ Uzama, the main tight end for the Bengals, is injured. I mean, he's playing, but he's still injured. Yeah, first and 10 at the 43 for the Bengals. You have extra protection for Burrow. Burrow going deep for Chase, and he's got it! Jamar Chase, what a great catch! Working against Jalen Ramsey. Chase comes up big. Great job by the rookie. He is outstanding. What a catch! What a catch! Look at this again. Working against Jalen Ramsey, Jamar Chase. What a catch. Unreal. Look at this. He burned Ramsey. And then one-handed. Wow. Man, this guy is special. Jamar Chase showing up big time in the Super Bowl. Man, Ramsey got killed on that release. And now we have first and 10 at the 11 for Cincinnati. Still can get a first down without a touchdown. Burrow going, and ball is tipped. And nothing happens on that one. Second and 10 now for the Bengals. Great job. You know, Joe Burrow isn't going to be afraid to go to his guy, Jamar Chase. They've been going at it since college in LSU. Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. So Burrow isn't going to be afraid. Take a look at Gaines and Von Miller batting that ball down, but they aren't going to be afraid at all. He went for it, and Jamar Chase shows why Joe should trust him and makes an amazing catch. Rams sending a lot of pressure. Check it down to Joe Mixon. The ball's incomplete, and Eric Weddle gets in for the tackle. Former veteran. Very interesting story on Eric Weddle. He was retired. He wasn't playing in the NFL. Rams gave him a call. He said, I'll join to have a Super Bowl run. Makes a tackle there. Joe Mixon unable to come up with the catch. We're going to bring up third and long here for the Bengals at the Rams 11-yard line. They can pick up a first down without scoring a touchdown at the 1-yard line. Third and 10 here. Let's see what Joe Burrow has. Is he going to go to his guy, Jamar Chase, who's at the bottom of your screen? Burrow has time, throws over the middle, and it is incomplete. Intended for T. Higgins. He was unable to come up with it. There is Jalen Ramsey, who's pumped up 4th down, Bengals going to settle for 3 and a field goal. They're going to bring up shooter McPherson, Evan McPherson, the star kicker for LA. This time, Jalen Ramsey's like, okay, I'll go on T. Higgins because may have gotten away with a holding a little bit over there, but doesn't matter, nearly intercepted and nearly caught at the same time. Good job by Ramsey being physical as he should be. Yep, that's what I said. He came out of retirement. Really good story with Eric Weddle. Extra, and the field goal is good by Evan McPherson to make it a 7-3 game. Bengals score, get the first points of Super Bowl 56 for them in the first quarter. And you have that slight, maybe teeny hold there. Doesn't matter though. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of back and forth from both guys. Yeah, I mean, they still could have called that, but I like that the refs are allowing them to play. Let them play, man. It's a Super Bowl. Either way, Evan McPherson, rookie kicker. If you don't know him, so many game-winning kicks this season. Had the game-winning kick against the Kansas City Chiefs in overtime to send them to the Super Bowl. Had the game-winning kick against the Tennessee Titans to send them to the AFC Championship. Evan McPherson definitely has ice in his veins for sure. Yeah, man, a lot of people are rooting for the Bengals, but let's see. I mean, let's see. If the Bengals can really do it, they're the underdog. A lot of people like to go with the underdog. So, plus they're a great story, man. But for me, I'm supporting the Rams because of Matt Stafford. 13 seasons in the league, he really deserves a Super Bowl by now. Joe Burrow is going to have plenty of time to win a Super Bowl. He's so young. Plus, I interviewed Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks is Texans wide receiver number 1, and he played for the LA Rams. He used to play for the Rams. He played for the Rams 2 years, went to the Super Bowl with the Rams in Super Bowl 53. That's his signed football right there that he gave me. So, yeah, I want to support Brandon Cooks, guys. He's my man. Brandon's a really good dude. So, take a look at Von Bell there making the tackle. Great job by Von Bell wrapping up. The Bengals have done a great job in stopping the run of the Los Angeles Rams. They've done really well. Are the Rams going to get another playoff before the end of the first? Let's see. They do not. And we have hit the end of the first quarter in Super Bowl 56 between the Rams and the Bengals. Rams lead it 7-3 over the Bengals. End of the first quarter. That was a very eventful first quarter. 7-3 is the score. LA scored a touchdown on their second drive of the game, starting at midfield. Bengals came back, had a great deep shot to Jamar Chase, and here they are with a field goal. Jamar Chase has 2 catches for 52 yards already, had that amazing 46-yard grab, and that set up the Bengals for their field goal. In the first quarter, take a look at the numbers. Stafford is a perfect 6 out of 6 for 56 yards and a touchdown. Has been sacked once in the game. Joe Burrow is 4 out of 9 for 60 yards. Surprisingly, Matt Stafford is the leading rusher at the end of that first quarter with 7 yards rushing. Cooper Kupp, 1 catch for 20. Odell Beckham Jr., that 17-yard touchdown grab. Joe Mixon, 2 carries for 14 yards so far. Couple of punts on both sides, but no turnovers. And got scores for both teams. 7-3. Joe Burrow hasn't gotten sacked yet. That's good for the Bengals if you're a Bengals fan. Yeah, that's what I was pointing out, man. Yeah, the undershirt, he was holding it. They could have called a holding, honestly. They could have. I mean, it was a slight hold, very slight. But, they could have called it, but they didn't. They're trying to let the guys play, And I like that. You want the guys to play. Just let them play, man. Sorry, as we are back here in Super Bowl 56, take a look at the 2022 Pro Football Hall of Fame inductees. A lot of great names. Richard Seymour from the Patriots days when they won the Super Bowl. Got a lot of great guys in the Hall of Fame. One thing I will say is that I wished Andre Johnson would have made it. Andre Johnson, former Texans legend, arguably the greatest Houston Texans player of all time. He was a semifinalist, but unfortunately did not make it. As we have 2nd and 11 here at the 24, Stafford throws over the middle, overthrows, nearly intercepted in the back as Stafford hits the turf and bring up 2nd and 10. As take a look at Joe Mixon. Yeah, Weddle went a little bit low. Mixon looked a little bit slow coming up. So, and then you take a look at Weddle there holding his, getting some treatment there. Hey, Manuel, what's up, man? How you doing? You watching the Super Bowl? Thanks for joining, bro. As it's 3rd and 11 here. 3rd and long once again for the Rams. They've had trouble. They keep getting themselves into 3rd and long. As it's from the 24-yard line, 3rd and 11. Stafford deep drop has time. Throws, and he's got Odell Beckham Jr. wide open. Beckham down the sideline into Bengals territory. OBJ is having a huge game in the Super Bowl. I'm so happy for him. He has been outstanding. Odell Beckham, 2 catches for 52 yards, matching Jamar Chase's numbers, plus has that touchdown. You can't leave Odell Beckham that wide open. Man, those crossing routes kill the Bengals right there. Odell Beckham finds his way open, turns on the Jets, and there he goes, OBJ. OBJ brings it all, man. Now we have 1st and 10 at the 41 for the Rams. Van Jefferson in motion. They're going to fake it. Play action. Stafford has time. And he throws across the field. He's got Henderson down the left sideline. What an amazing throw by Matt Stafford there. Darrell Henderson, the running back, runs a wheel route and then cuts back up the left sideline. Great throw by Stafford, throwing it across the length of the field. And the Rams are getting into their play action, something Matt Stafford and the Sean McVay love to do. Look at Henderson there, working against Trey Hendrickson, defensive lineman, which is a big mismatch. Great job by McVay. Great throw by Stafford. And here are the Rams in great field position again in the red zone at the 16-yard line of the Bengals. 1st and 10. Henderson remains in the backfield. Jefferson in motion again. They hand it off to Henderson. He has some room, picks up about a gain of 6 yards on the play. And it's going to bring up a 2nd and 4. Good job there by LA, starting to balance in the run game now. They're doing excellent. Take a look at Henderson so far. He's been really good. 3 carries for 6 yards now for Henderson. Has 2 catches for 28 yards as well. They're starting to use Henderson now as their main running back. They also have Sony Michel and Cam Akers, but they're using Henderson now, and he's been good so far. 2nd and 4 now for the Rams at the 11, as whistles have blown, and we have a timeout. As we have a timeout called on the field by the Rams. Rams burned their first. They have 2 remaining. Take a look at Beckham in the red zone. He got the 2, number 1, number 2 receivers, OBJ and Cooper Kupp. They've been huge in the red zone. 13 touchdowns combined between them. Let's see what they do on 2nd and 4. I wouldn't be surprised if they do a play action kind of rollout and then target their guys, Beckham or Kupp. Might have Van Jefferson open at some point here too. Rams know how big it would be to score a touchdown here. Let's see if they can punch it in. 2nd and 4 at the 11. Henderson still in the backfield. OBJ at the bottom of your screen. Jefferson in motion again. They fake it. Stafford, what a great fake. He's got Kupp. Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Kupp. Another playoff touchdown for the best wide receiver in the NFL. Triple Crown, Cooper Kupp. Touchdown, LA. And the Rams take a 2-possession possession lead here. They go 75 yards in 2.5 minutes. What a great drive there for the Rams. Like I said, this is literally what I said, guys. I just told you that the Rams are going to do a play action roll, and guess what? That's a play action roll. Great fake by Matt Stafford. That leaves Cooper Kupp wide open in the back of the end zone in the corner, and it's a touchdown for the Rams as they take a 13-3 lead, actually, as the extra point is blocked. And here goes Jermaine Pratt down the left sideline. The extra point is blocked by the Bengals, and it's finally a tackle there by the Rams as Jesse Bates tried to return it. What a wild sequence right there. You had the extra point blocked. That may come back to haunt us. Haunt the Rams at some point. You never know. That 1 point may come back to haunt them. But hats off to Matt Stafford. Makes a great play action fake that leaves Cooper Kupp wide open, and it's a touchdown for the Rams. Touchdown LA. And they are up 13-3. It's 13-3 Rams as we head to break.
Because I'm going to make wings for halftime.
Yeah. But yeah, that fake was so good. Matt Stafford literally faked me out. He faked me out. Like, I was looking and I thought they gave it to Henderson on the run, but no, Stafford kept it, and that's literally what the Bengals thought. They all got faked out. And that left Cooper Kupp that wide open. Normally Cooper Kupp isn't going to be left that wide open. So here we are. And it's 13-3. Nothing new for the Bengals, man. They're going to have to make another comeback just like they did against the Kansas City Chiefs, down 13-3 at this point. Still a lot of time. If the Bengals go down and score a touchdown right here, no problem for them. Plenty of time. But good start for the Rams for sure. That's definitely what you want to see from them. Matt Stafford is playing out of his mind right now. Look at it, 9 out of 10 for 130 yards and 2 touchdowns for Matt Stafford. He is ballin'. Matt Stafford, great job by him. He's been playing outstanding. Outstanding, Matt Stafford. Cooper Kupp now has a touchdown. Odell Beckham has a touchdown. The Rams are doing everything right offensively right now on those 2 TD drives. Cooper Kupp, two catches for 31 yards and a TD. Look at those numbers, man. I just told you that. Those are insane numbers right there. Stafford is definitely showing up big time. He's been showing up all playoffs. He's been showing up good now. As Bengals about to receive, touch back into the back of the end zone. Bengals will start at the 25, down by 10. Take a look at this crazy extra point block. Matt Gay, the kicker. Oh, it wasn't an extra point block. It was Johnny Hekker. Can you imagine Johnny Hekker? He's the best punter in the NFL. He messes up the snap. My God, that's really bad there. Man, by Johnny Hekker. He messed up the snap, and the Rams were unable to score the extra point. Man, you never know if that may come back to haunt you, especially against a team like the Bengals. As Burrow throws quick over the middle, he's got Tyler Boyd. Good throw and catch. Pick up at 12 yards. Boyd gets another catch. He's been good today. Gets his second catch. 2 for 19 for Tyler Boyd so far. Like I said, he's going to have to be big. You have Darius Williams working against him right now. And no, that's not Darius Williams. That's Long Jr., excuse me. And that's really what the Bengals think they have the advantage with. That's Tyler Boyd, their number 3 wide receiver. They think he's really good, and he is really good. As the Bengals pick up first down, start at 36 now. They're going to give it to Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon cuts the outside and picks up a gain of 1 yard on the play. Let's take a look at what Aaron Donald is doing defensively in this game. They've been consistently double teaming and triple teaming Aaron Donald, which is definitely what you have to do. And they've been doing a good job. Honestly, Aaron Donald hasn't done much in this game, really. So they're doing a good job. As it's 2nd and 7 now at the 39 of the Bengals. Joe Mixon in the backfield. Burrow drops back, throws. He's got Jamar Chase again. Picks up a first down and a gain of almost 10 yards on the play. Good job there by Jamar. Jamar Chase now has 3 catches already. 3 for 62. 20 yards per catch for the rookie so far in the Super Bowl. He's been really good. You have to say it, man. Jalen Ramsey hasn't really done the best on Jamar so far. As the Bengals are now at the 49. Approaching midfield, they're going to hand it off to Mixon. Mixon cuts back over the middle. Great moves by Mixon. Picks up a gain of 14 yards. Great job by Joe Mixon on the play. He's been really good so far, Joe Mixon, especially on this drive. Cuts back, makes a lane for himself. Joe Mixon now 4 carries for 31 yards, averaging almost 8 yards a carry. He's doing really, really good right now. And that's something you want to see. Like I said, they have to establish the play action. As the Bengals are at the 37-yard line of the Rams, they're going to hand off to Mixon again. He cuts back outside and picks up a gain of about 3 to 4 yards. Good drive here for the Bengals. They need to answer the Rams, who just had another touchdown and are up 13-3 in the game right now. Joe Mixon does really good job cutting back in the lane. That's something he does really well. Second and 6 now. Joe Mixon 5 carries for 35 yards now. They split him out wide. Burrow has time, flips it out to Mixon. Great closing tackle there by Long Jr. Great job. Wraps up Joe Mixon and doesn't pick up any yardage. They're going to bring up 3rd down. Rams defense have done really good on 3rd down. Only an 18% conversion rate allowed on 3rd down that the Rams defense has done, as the Bengals are at the 33. 3rd and 6. CJ Uzomah in the backfield for extra blocking. That's good that they're giving Burrow time, and they give him time once more, and he finds an opening. T. Higgins. He makes his presence felt, picks up a first down for Cincinnati. Joe Burrow has been coming out really good, taking a look at good job reading the defense. Finds T. Higgins there for a first down, again about 8 or 9 yards there. As Burrow moves up to get out 13, approaching 100 yards passing in the game. Raheem Morris, the defensive coordinator for LA. Let's see what he can figure out. As the Bengals are in the red zone now at the 19, they're going to hand it off to Mixon to the outside. Mixon turns on the Jets. Picks up a gain of about 4 yards on the play to bring up 2nd and 6. Approaching halfway through the 2nd quarter now. You know, CJ Uzomah hasn't done much in the passing game, but he's definitely out there to block, which is something that you like to see. He's been injured. He had a sprained MCL. Take a look at that extra padding on his leg there. That's the brace that he was wearing. So it's just good to see him out in the game right now, as it's 2nd and 6 now at the 15 of the Rams. Bengals go 5 wide. Low snap for Burrow. Burrow throws quick. Got Mixon. Good catch. Pick up about 4 yards on the play to bring up 3rd and 2. Yeah, that's a really good point that you've made. There's only been 1 penalty, just a delay of game, which is why this game has gone by pretty fast. We're already halfway through the second quarter at this point. So, yeah, that's a good point. You want to see a clean game, and I like to see that. That's been nice. It's also been a good drive for the Bengals. 9 plays for 64 yards so far on this drive. 3rd and 2, play fake, pass behind Chase, makes a great catch, picks up the first down on the RPO bubble. Great play call there from Zach Taylor. Joe Burrow's pass was a little bit behind Jamar, but he got his buddy no problem, makes a great catch, picks up the first down, working against Jalen Ramsey. Let's see, Ramsey doesn't really move, which means that the Rams are playing zone coverage. It's not man on man, and that's a great job by Jamar Chase, making another one-handed catch. Man, he's made 2 one-handed catches. 1st and 10, 1st and goal now for the Bengals at the 7. Joe Mixon in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to him, and he gets stuffed for no gain. It's really nice to see the Bengals get Joe Mixon involved a lot. He's had the most touches by a running back in the playoffs, 7 touches now for 40 yards rushing, and 3 catches for 4 yards for Joe Mixon. 2nd and goal now. Rams really need a big stop here. Don't want to allow a touchdown right back if you want to limit them to a field goal if you can. 2nd and goal now at the 6-yard line. Joe Mixon in the backfield. Jamar Chase at the top. Gonna give it to Joe Mixon. He's gonna throw it. Joe Mixon, touchdown. Wow, what a play call. Joe Mixon with a passing touchdown. Man, to T. Higgins. Joe Mixon with a passing touchdown to T. Higgins. Wow. Bengals are playing fearless. They're having fun. I love that touchdown. Man, Joe Mixon shows off his arm there. What a great throw by Joe Mixon. Great play call. Who would have believed it? It's the second. It is the second non-quarterback touchdown that I've seen in the Super Bowl. The last one was Super Bowl 52. Nick Foles gave it to Trey Burton, the tight end, who passed it to Nick Foles for the touchdown. Extra point is good by Evan McPherson. And we have a 3-point game. How about primetime Joe? Joe Mixon. Great pass. Shows off his arm. T. Higgins comes down with it for the Bengals' first touchdown of Super Bowl 56. Got a 3-point game. Who would have thought? Nobody would have expected it. You know, I understand the Rams didn't expect Joe Mixon to pass the ball there. I mean, who would have? But great fearless play call by Zach Taylor. Joe Mixon, great throw. T. Higgins gets down in bounds. Joe Mixon doing it all right now. Running, catching, receiving. How about that? Has a 6-yard touchdown, passing, 40 yards rushing, and 4 yards receiving. So Joe Mixon doing it all. Nobody would have expected Mixon, though, to throw it. So, you know, hats off to the Bengals. Totally understand that the Rams couldn't see that coming. So, man, that was something. That's going to be a play in the Super Bowl that we're going to remember forever. Yeah, that's what I said. I was saying that the Rams should have tried to limit them to a field goal. That's what I was saying. Obviously, the Bengals needed a touchdown. That was obvious. I was saying that the Rams defense had to try and get a stop. Unfortunately, the Bengals kind of outsmarted them there. Went to Joe Mixon to pass the ball for a touchdown. So, hats off to the Bengals, 13-10. It's been a fun game so far, for sure. Really fun. Yeah, I totally agree, man. I totally agree. That's a really good point that you made right there. You know, there was a little early in the game that to go for it on 4th and 1. But I think that's why they went for it, because it was early in the game. You know, it was 4th and inches, 4th and 1, you could say. That's why they went for it. But again, yeah, if I was the coach, I probably wouldn't have gone for it at that point because you didn't pick it up. And then guess what? The Rams had some momentum flip their way. and they were able to have an easy drive, 50-yard drive. They didn't have to go the length of the field, just had to go halfway through it. And that really helped the Rams score that touchdown right there. And they still have the lead right now, 13-10. But Alex Morgan, soccer player for the U.S. women's national team. A lot of stars in LA. As you have a kickoff, touchback into the back of the end zone. 13-10 Rams as they take the field with the lead. Matt Stafford has played really well so far. Let's see if he can continue. Take a look at this display. Nick Scott, the safety for the Rams. Let's see what they do here. They immediately all go to Joe Mixon, as they should, but then T. Higgins is left behind the defense. And then they all run towards Joe Mixon. So that leaves the back of the end zone wide open for T. Higgins. And Joe Mixon scores the first touchdown for Cincinnati. Joe Burrow pats him on the head. As first and 10 at 25. Going to give it to Cam Akers this time. He picks up 6 yards. Well, we'll see what happens, man. That's the one thing. That's the one thing that the Rams cannot afford to do, and that is to turn the ball over. So they absolutely cannot turn that ball over. Can the Rams do it? That was one of my keys for the Rams to win. As Stafford play action, has time, throws it underneath, got Van Jefferson, easy first down to the 40, up to almost the 44-yard line. Logan Wilson on the tackle for the Bengals. Nice pickup there. Van Jefferson gets the pass. 2 catches for 17 yards for Van Jefferson so far. First and 10 for the Rams. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Rams up 13-10. And again, you made a good point about how that extra point miss might come back to haunt them. Yeah, that extra point botch really could come back to haunt them. We've seen that against the Bengals. These missed plays come back to hurt teams who play the Bengals, as they hand it off to Akers, pressure in the backfield, and it's about a gain of 1 yard on the play to Cam Akers for 2nd and 9. I think the Bengals are really locking down on the run game. They're trying to be aggressive, come right at the line of scrimmage. The Bengals in general have been kind of aggressive in their game plan overall. Take a look at their offensive game plan, throwing it deep to Jamar Chase. Joe Mixon throws a touchdown pass. They go for it on 4th and 1 to start the game. They've been aggressive, and they're in the game right now. Meanwhile, for the Rams, more of a standard kind of game plan. The plays have been there by Sean McVay. Has definitely done some great play calls. As Stafford has time, throws it underneath. Odell Beckham couldn't come up with it. Oh, man. As he is down on the ground. Oh, man. Come on, Odell. Come on, Odell. Get up. Come on, get up, man. That is not good to see, man. You don't want to see that. Oh, man, that's not good. I hate to see Odell Beckham Jr. down, man. He's hurt. God, I hate to see that. Yeah, that's a non-contact injury, which is kind of scary. Man, I hope he's okay. I just hate to see injuries, especially in the Super Bowl. I want it to be a fair and square kind of matchup, and I don't like that. I really don't. I really hope Odell can come back in the game. That's not good. I hate to see it. But timeout on the field, injury timeout. Rams have the lead 13-10 driving. 3:54 left in the first half. Rams at the 45-yard line, facing 3rd and 9. 3rd and long again for the LA Rams. They faced a lot of 3rd and longs. They need to try and move past that. They have to try and make 3rd downs easier to pick up, because once they've made it 3rd and manageable, they've scored touchdowns on both their drives. So they're going to have to continue to do that somehow. I totally agree, man. I hope it's not as bad, but non-contact injuries, I hate to speculate, but, I just hope it's not that bad. And you make a good point. Yeah, he was expecting a baby soon. He's a great guy, Odell Beckham. I really hope he's okay. I just don't like to see it, especially in the Super Bowl. Yeah, and DJ Reader, how about him? I'm really happy for DJ. Couldn't really have a lot of success down here in H-Town, but, happy for him. He's in the Super Bowl. He's been great for the Bengals in run defense, and let's hope he continues to play well. But it's Los Angeles, and you've seen some flashy plays for sure. Flashy plays by Joe Mixon, throwing a touchdown pass to T. Higgins. Matt Stafford showing off his play action abilities. Matt Stafford had a great play. Oh, man, he needs help to get off the field. Gee, man. Yeah, what happened? Ooh, man. Yeah, he immediately held his knee. Gee. Ugh. Man, he deserves this moment so much, Odell Beckham. He already has a touchdown. I really hope he's okay. Prayers to him. As you have 3rd and 9, meanwhile, at the 45 of the Rams, Henderson moves back into the backfield. Cooper Kupp at the bottom. Bengals sending some extra men on the rest. Stafford wide open. He's got the tight end. Good job there. Nice throw over the middle. That's a 3rd string tight end. You have Hopkins there, number 88, making the catch. 3rd string tight end. Kendall Blanton, I thought, would be somebody that the Rams would try and target. Kendall Blanton at 57 receiving yards in the NFC Championship game, but they're going to the number 3 tight end. How about that? Nice throw there. Stafford putting some heat on it. Crosses 150 yards passing, and they're in Bengals territory once again at the 39-yard line. As we have a flag, 2nd flag of the game, Ron Torbert. False start on the Rams. That's not good. 2 penalties on the Rams. 0 penalties on the Bengals so far. Well, one thing I'll say, Stafford has been slinging it. He has one of the best arms in the league. He's been slinging it for sure. He's putting some heat on those throws. Nice throw there to the tight end for the first down. 1st and 15 now at the 44 of the Bengals. Cooper Kupp in the slot. Henderson in the backfield, play action. Henderson, Stafford has time. Stafford rolls out, slings it sidearm, incomplete to the sideline to bring up 2nd and 15. As Odell Beckham went into the blue 10, now he's going into the locker room. This is news that I just hate to see. Odell Beckham Jr., man. He's been amazing. He had that first touchdown of the Super Bowl. Hope he's okay. But take a look at this matchup. Andrew Whitworth, 40 years old, one of the best offensive tackles going against Trey Hendrickson on the left side. He's been really good. Hendrickson's at 1 sack in this game so far. But now it's 2nd and 15. You have extra protection as Cooper Kupp splits out wide, handed off to Cam Akers, who cuts to the outside. Akers unable to pick up much yardage, only picks up about a gain of 1 on the play. Going to bring up another 3rd and long. Let's see what the Rams can do here as we approach the 2-minute warning. Yeah, I really want to do that interview with Lovie for sure. I love Lovie Smith as head coach of the Texans. He's a great fit. Crazy process that the Texans did to hire Lovie, but either way, 3rd and 14 now. Stafford has time. Stafford looking, point. Stafford going deep down the sideline for Jefferson, and it's intercepted. Jesse Bates with the interception for the Bengals at the 2-minute warning. Hey, man, you called it. You said a Stafford interception was coming. You called it, as they do the gritty in the end zone. Stafford going for it all in the end zone to Van Jefferson, underthrown slightly, and it's an interception. Jesse Bates, one of the best young safeties in the league, gets the interception, and the Rams throw away that possession. First turnover of the game for the Rams, something that you absolutely cannot afford to do if you're the Rams. You cannot turn that ball over. Joe Burrow and the Bengals definitely take advantage of those kind of mistakes. So there it is. That interception, that's not good to see at all. Not good. That was a bad throw by Stafford. Stafford's first mistake of the game. He was so good. He was so good. Had 11 out of 14 for 156 yards and 2 touchdowns. And now throws an ill-advised interception. There was nothing there. Stafford should have just thrown the ball away, punt it, make the Bengals drive the length of the field, pin them deep in their own territory. But he tries to go for it all. Stafford generally has more of an aggressive nature, and the Bengals have countered that really well. Thank you. I appreciate that. I haven't really done much commentary this season, but I definitely wanted to do the Super Bowl, and so far it's been a really good game. I love doing this so far. Now that is that's kind of like the dream scenario for the Bengals, because they deferred. They're going to be receiving the ball to start the second half. That's something that Bill Belichick and the Patriots used to do a lot. They used to defer. They used to get the ball. Obviously with Tom Brady, they used to get the ball. Right before the half, score a touchdown or a field goal, whatever that might be, and then you get the ball back to start the second half, and you have 2 possessions to really make your mark on the game. And that's really what the Bengals would want to do. At the very least, the Bengals would want to try and tie up the game, but they have more than enough time to go down and try and score a touchdown with 2 minutes to go. It's the 2-minute warning. They're going to be starting at the 20. They have more than enough time, 2 minutes, all 3 timeouts to go 80 yards and try and score a touchdown. So let's see what they come up with. But at the very least, yeah, they have to try and get a field goal. That's probably what you want at the minimum, a tie game going into halftime. Let's see. And right you are once again, man. You make a lot of good points, bro. They're definitely a great second half team for sure. You saw what they did, down 21-3, 21-10 at the half against the Titans, against the Chiefs, excuse me. As we are back on the other side of the 2-minute warning, take a look at this play. They're going deep to Van Jefferson. Jefferson was kind of open, but Stafford had to put a little bit more heat on that throw to give Jefferson a chance. And right at the 2-minute warning, the Bengals get an interception. How about that? Oh, that's the taunting. He points to the camera. And then this dude, bro, what the hell are you doing, man? Why are you on the field? I don't know why that guy was on the field. That was stupid. You should not be on the field. Either way, as that taunting penalty backs them up at the 10-yard line, they have to go now 90 yards for a touchdown. Bengals have all 3 of their timeouts remaining as they go quick outside for a pass, and it's going to bring up second down. Second and 5 now, as Burrow went outside to T. Higgins on that play. As Burrow has time, throws underneath. CJ Uzama makes his first catch of the game, makes his Presenfeld pick up a first down. Joe Burrow, Joe Cool, being calm under pressure. Bengals haven't used any of their timeouts yet. They have plenty of time. To me, it kind of looks like they're kind of settling for a field goal. That's honestly what it looks like right now. As it's 1st and 10, approaching a minute to go. They're definitely taking their time, man. You got to hurry up a little bit. You're approaching a minute to go at the 21-yard line of your own. Your own 21. Pressure comes in. Von Miller, Aaron Donald. Burrow has to throw it away to bring up 2nd and 10. The Rams have already scored 10 more points than they did in the entire Super Bowl 53 game. Yeah, whoever this dude is in a sweatshirt and shorts, he just cost the Bengals 10 yards. I don't know why you would go on the field, bro. You're not supposed to go on the field. I don't know why you did that. Kind of irresponsible, not gonna lie, but yeah, you shouldn't have done that. That was silly. Either way, at the 21-yard line, 2nd and 10 now. Burrow gets under pressure, throws it outside. Nice catch by Tyler Boyd. Picks up a gain of about 6 yards to bring up 3rd and 4 with 47 seconds to go in the first half. Bengals use their first timeout of the half. 47 seconds to go. We'll be right back. Let's take a look at some of the celebrities. Jay-Z in the house. Matt Damon. Look at him. Got a lot of different celebrities. There's LeBron. How's the king doing tonight? Jennifer Lopez. Ben Affleck. There's Emmitt Smith, the great running back for the Dallas Cowboys. A lot of celebrities in the house. I know, bro. That's such a good point that you made there. Clowney used to do that all the time. You know, I used to hate Clowney by doing that. Clowney sometimes would used to do those silly things. But either way, it's 3rd and 6 now at the 25. Burrow's under pressure. Down he goes. There's the sack for the Rams. First sack of the game for LA. Pressure comes in finally. Leonard Floyd brings him down. And I would call timeout if I was the Rams here. Jalen Ramsey matched him against Jamar Chase here. Lockdown coverage all the way. Tyler Boyd, good coverage there. Everybody covered. Aaron Donald. You have Leonard Floyd with the sack. First sack of the ball game finally. For the Rams defensive line, they finally get in for a sack. Burrow goes down. And now for the Rams, you have time. You have time. Yeah, it was a covered sack. Nowhere to go, really. But finally, the Rams pass rush was able to get in there finally. Rams use their second timeout. They're going to have around maybe 38, 39, maybe 30, somewhere around 35 seconds to try and get into field goal range. Let's see if the Rams can do that. Great stop there by the Rams defense for sure. You don't want to allow the double him up kind of thing. As you have Brandon Powell on the return. Powell navigating through traffic. Gets them up to the 41. 30 seconds to go. One timeout for Matt Stafford. They're probably going to have to get around 30 yards for a good field goal attempt. Let's see if they can get 30 yards in 30 seconds to try and get a field goal for Matt Gay. Let's see what they can do. It's been a really exciting first half for sure. This Super Bowl has been really entertaining. What do you guys think, man? What do you guys think? I think it's been a lot of fun. Definitely a lot better than last year for sure. Last year was kind of pathetic. The refs had a lot of control over the game last year. The refs just really had a lot of control of that Super Bowl last year, I think, in my opinion. I like how the refs are doing this Super Bowl. Just let them play. I like that. A lot better than last year. I totally agree. Yeah, I totally agree. That's what I mentioned, that the guy out of uniform cost them, those 10 yards of field position, and you never know how that might come back to hurt them. But they've been mistakes on both sides, of the ball. But let's see if Stafford can take advantage of a late possession here. Let's see if they can take advantage of a late possession. Luckily for Matt Stafford, that interception didn't really cost him much because it was a 3-and-out by the Bengals. Both teams have been relatively inconsistent on the offensive side of the ball here. Rams have had 2 great touchdown drives. After that, really nothing. And then same thing for the Bengals. They had that great long pass to Jamar Chase that resulted in 3 points, and they had that great touchdown. Take a look at both quarterbacks, their numbers. Pretty similar. Pretty similar numbers here. Stafford has the advantage in yards passing and touchdown passes. At the Rams start at their own 41. Cooper Kupp in motion. They go 5 wide. Stafford, he's going deep for Henderson, and he's unable to make the catch. You know, Darrell Henderson is a running back after all, and there's a reason he's playing running back. Yeah, Michelle Tafoya, the on-field reporter for NBC, makes a good point. OBJ actually tore his ACL in 2020, so I hope it's not that again. That would suck. Either way, it's at the 41-yard line. Stafford again passing, has time, goes underneath the Cooper Kupp. Kupp with a stiff arm, stays in bounds, unfortunately for them, and the Rams have to call timeout. Cooper Kupp should have just gotten out of bounds. That wasn't a good play by Kupp. He should have gotten out of bounds there. That's kind of unfortunate. They have to use their last timeouts. Rams have no timeouts remaining. See, Stafford has been a great job using his eyes. He did that against the Buccaneers as well. He used his eyes really well. And that's what an experienced quarterback should do. Yeah, I totally agree. He should have gotten out of bounds. They just wasted timeout because of that. Didn't really pick up too many yards after catch either. As you have Joey B looking on the sidelines. Third and 1 now at midfield for the Rams. They go 5 wide once again. If this plays inbounds, they're going to have to go up and spike it really fast. As Stafford, he's going deep for Jefferson again, and it's overthrown. Put too much heat on it this time when he underthrew it last time. This time Stafford overcompensated and threw it a little too far. 4th and 1. Yeah, you have to punt it here. I don't know. Because I don't know. If you don't get it on 4th and 1, Bengals more than likely are going to get some points. So I don't really know what you do here for the Rams. Let's see what McVay calls. Yeah, they've done great coverage. Look at Eli Apple one-on-one. Yeah, they're going to punt it. That's the right decision there if you're the Rams. Because if you don't get it, you're giving the ball back to the Bengals at midfield. So we'll see. As Johnny Hecker gets that punt into the end zone. But there are only 4 seconds left. Bengals going to take a knee, and we are going to be going into halftime here at Super Bowl 56 in Los Angeles. Yeah, Bengals have to put more pressure on Stafford, and it goes for the Rams too. The Rams have to put more pressure on Joe Burrow. They haven't done a good job of that at all in the first half, something I've been really, really surprised about. But hats off to Zach Taylor and this coaching staff as Burrow takes the knee, and we are headed to halftime here in Super Bowl 56 in SoFi Stadium, Inglewood, California. It's halftime here in Super Bowl 56. Rams lead it 13-10 over the Bengals, and the Bengals will receive to start the second half. Sean McVay getting interviewed by Michelle Tafoya. Yeah, so Sean McVay, takeaways from that, he's not, definitely realizes they got a lot to work on here. Yep, enjoy the half, guys. Appreciate you guys all joining. I've enjoyed the Pepsi halftime show, and should be fun. Should be a great second half. Looking forward to it. Halftime in LA, Rams 13, Bengals 10 in Super Bowl 56. But, Sean McVay realizes the Bengals are a great second half team. And we'll see how they try and counter that one play at a time. That's what McVay said. So, hope you guys enjoyed my live stream of the first half. I really appreciate all of you guys joining. Be sure to hit the like button if you haven't already. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for more interviews and videos. And I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream here. Just wanted to do the first half of the Super Bowl with you guys. Thank all of you guys for joining. Hope you guys enjoy the halftime show. Enjoy the second half. Should be a good game. Still picking the Rams to win this game by one score. Let's see if the Rams can finish it. And hope to see you guys in the next live stream whenever I do it. If I do the second half, I'll let you guys know. But thanks for joining. See you guys later.